Hey, welcome to Tabletop Skirmish Games. I'm Lee, and in this video we'll be unboxing these expansions from the World of Tanks miniatures game. Here we go, here's our two most recent expansions that we've picked up for the World of Tanks miniatures game. We've got our Stug 3 and the Valentine, and then I also got some American dice and some of the Soviet dice as well. So this completes Wave 2, so now we've got 8 tanks in total, and we've also got all the dice packs. So in this video, I'll get these open, we'll take a look at the tanks in close-up detail, and have a look at the cards that are included, and the same with the dice. You don't just get the dice, you get some really cool decals as well that you can put in your tanks. Okay, let's get started, and we'll do the dice first. So let's do the American dice, and I was really looking forward to getting these. Got to have some themed dice. I think it makes a big difference in the game. So we get 6 dice in the set, and then in this little bit of card you get these decals as well. So these are really great, and you can really add some nice details to your tanks, and you can personalize them as well. You've got all these different symbols, and you can even name the tanks as well as just giving them little symbols and flags. So that really adds to the whole fun of the game. And with the dice, you're going to get 3 different symbols. You get your blank, then this is the symbol for the hit, and then this would be the symbol for critical hit. And the dice that come in the actual game for the critical hit, you get the World of Tanks logo on it, but exactly the same for the regular hit. But I think if you're playing like 2 American tanks, it's really great to have the dice that match the tank. But you can, with World of Tanks, it's not like based on anything kind of historical. You can have 1 German and 1 American tank in your platoon, so then you could use 2 sets of dice, 1 for each tank as you roll them. So I think that really adds to the game. And just to give you an idea of size, these are 14mm size dice. Next we got the Soviets, and then exactly the same. You're going to get 6 dice, and then you're going to get your decals. So let's have a close look at these. I'll take some photos at the end of the video as well, so you can see them up close. And you see that these ones have got numbers as well, all different size stars. We've also got the names on there. It's a bit hard to see. You can see you've got Iron Fist written there, and then all different symbols as well. And so there's no reason why you can't mix and match all these decals. If you want to take some of these cards, for example, and use them on an American tank, then why not? So there we go. That's the little decals that come with it. And then we're going to get those dice. And again, we get the 3 symbols, the blank, the hit, and the critical hit. So really great. I think these dice sets are awesome. I can highly recommend getting these. It really does add to the game. Now we're on to the first of the 2 tanks, and this is the Valentine tank. And you see you're going to get the tank in there. You get a free in-game code. So if you do play the online version, then that's going to be handy for you to have. And then you're also going to get in there the tank card, 5 upgrade cards as well. So that's really good. And the great thing about the World of Tanks tanks are that they're painted already and all assembled for you. So they're kind of primed, and then you could just paint over them with some dry brushing or go into a lot more detail if you wanted to. But let's get it open and have a real close look at the tank and also the cards that are included. And I've just removed the little staple that comes in there, but it's not good. Pretty tough how it's packed. It's pretty secure. There we go, we've got it open. So we'll just take all this out. I'll just pop the cards out, and then the little tank will come out like this. And so the turrets are all removable. Well, not all of them. Some of them aren't. They're like the Stug you'll see later on. You can't take the gun out, but you can take the turret off here. So if you're hit, you can remove that, or turn them on the side or upside down, whatever you like. But here we go. So let's have a look, and then we get rid of this little outer packaging. And then you see you're going to get the main tank card, and then you're also going to get these little cards that help you when you build your platoon. So these give you like little power-ups. So for the Valentine, you get +2 during the movement phase to your initiative, things like that. So all these help you, and they cost you points, so you would buy them when you start building your platoon in the game. So all these little expansion packs come with these, and you also get a unique crew member as well, which is really good. So you don't have to play with these cards when you play the game. You can just basically play the tanks fighting each other. But I think when you build a platoon and start bringing in all these little upgrades and the crew members, I think that's really fun. Then we've got the tank card itself, and this gives us all the stats for our tank. So this is the Valentine. It's got an arrow shot and fortress special abilities. It's a light tank. The firepower's 4, survivability 1, Mobility 1 and Initiative 4, and this can take 4 hit points and has 3 crew members. And then on the back it tells us what conditions we get with the light tank. So with this, friendly tanks shooting at a tank within close range of this tank gain an extra 1 to their rolls. So that's really a downer for this tank for sure. And it's got some abilities as well. Arrow shot, so when attacking you must modify a critical hit to a regular hit. And for fortress, when this tank is the target of a side shot, do not subtract a defense die. So you can add a little bit there for the defense as well. So a few little drawbacks for this one, but overall I think this is a pretty good looking tank. So really happy with this. But let's have a close look at the miniature itself. And here you can see these has got really nice details on, and they're all prime. You can kind of feel that they've been sprayed, and so a little bit of dry brushing and a little bit of painting, and these will soon be looking really awesome. And I'll probably do some paint videos for these, and look out for some Flames of War videos coming soon as well. But really nice. These are awesome little tanks. And then let's get the ruler and we can measure it just so you know exactly how big it is. And so this one is looking at 55 millimeters long by just under 30 mils wide. So that should give you a good idea of the size. But at the end of the video, I'll line all the tanks up from wave 1 and 2, and you can see them all side by side. So there we go. That's our Valentine tank. Now let's move on and take a look at the Stug. And here's our Stug 3. And you can see exactly the same packaging, but in here we're going to get that plastic painted tank, a tank card, 5 upgrade cards, and again that online bonus if you're interested in that. So let's pop this open and we can go through all the contents. Really looking forward to getting this Stug. These are great tanks. And this again, both of these are from wave 2. So here we are, get rid of that. And so we're going to get our 5 upgrade cards, our tank card and our tank itself. And you can see with this one, the turret doesn't move, that gun doesn't move at all. So that's all fixed in place. Right, let's have a look at the cards. And these are all tailored for our Stug. So we get some great upgrades again. They stick together a little bit when you first get them, but once you've gone through it and shuffled them a few times, that friction goes away. And then we're going to get our crew member as well, and that's going to give us some extra abilities. So there we go, there's our 5 cards, and then our tank card. And with our Stug, this has got an assault gun and light flank. It's a tank destroyer, got firepower 4, survivability 2, mobility 2, and initiative 5. We got 4 crew members, and it can take 4 hit points. And then on the back it tells us that the tank destroyer gains +1 while in cover, and it's got an assault gun which gives it a restricted line of sight and fixed field of fire, and it's a light flank. So when this target is the target of a side shot, subtract an additional defense shot. So there we are. So that's our card, and then time for a close-up on the tank. Another great looking model, lots of nice details in there. We've got the side armor as well, looking awesome. There's an all-round view from the top, and then let's get that ruler and give it a measurement so we know how big it is. Again, this one's 55 mil. It's going to be a little bit wider, coming in at about 35 mil wide. So that's our Stug. So let's line it all up and take a look at all these together. So here's all the contents of the 2 expansion packs and the 2 dice sets, and I've got to say I'm really happy with these. World of Tanks has been such a fun game since we got it, just over a week ago. My boy and I have been playing it and having a great time, and it's really exciting to get these new tanks that we can add to our game. And so these complete wave 2, so now we've got wave 1 that came with the main game, and wave 2 which you buy separately as expansions, and we got ours from Wayland Games, and I'll put a link in the description, so if you're interested you can pick those up too. They've also got some of the tanks in stock for wave 3, but we're waiting for a restock so that we can get the whole complete wave, because there's some awesome tanks in that wave too. But the RRP on the tanks is £10 and the dice £5, but you can pick them up for £8 each for the tanks and £4 for the dice, so a great discount there of 20% by following that link. It is an affiliate link, but it won't cost you extra. In fact, you save that 20%, and you also support the channel, because for every sale made through a link I get a small commission, which helps me get more good stuff like this and create loads more videos. So thanks for the support, I really appreciate it. Here you can see all the tanks lined up, so this is wave 1 and 2 combined. So now we've got 2 tanks for America, 2 for Great Britain, 2 for the Soviet, and 2 for German. So loads of options here to mix and match. And again, you don't have to just stick with 2 tanks for America or 2 for Britain. You can mix it up and have 1 German and 1 American on your platoon, however you like. But if you want to see the unboxing for the World of Tanks main game, then that's up on the channel too, so that's available to check out. I can highly recommend giving it a go. It's pretty cheap to get into and really good fun, especially for younger players to get into some skirmish gaming. I hope you enjoyed the video and this gave you a good idea of what you get in these expansion and dice packs. I really like it and I'd love to know what you think about them, so please join in the comment section below. That'd be awesome to hear from you. But thanks so much for watching. Please like if you like it, subscribe for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to join me next time on Tabletop Skirmish Games. If you like this kind of content and would like to support the channel, then please check out my Patreon page, and thanks to everyone who's joined so far. It's really awesome. We hang out on Discord, talk about the hobby, share ideas and help each other out, and you'll get some perks there that you're not going to find anywhere else. So I'll put a link in the description and it'd be great to see you there.